Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics and Games in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order from Diamond Comics. It is Tuesday, June 4th. All of these products will go on sale first thing in the morning, Wednesday, June 5th. And we're going to start out with a lovely Vampirilla gift box. Part of a promotion that was slowed down at Dynamite Publishing due to no fault of their own. But we did get these in finally. You're looking at a Vampirilla short comic box and 10 trade paperbacks at 70% off the retail on all of it. And I think it's essentially like they throw the box in for free. But it's a great value. We have several people who have waited patiently for this. And they are in. So you will have a good week this week. Then up after that is the 1950 Batmobile Funko Pop. Kind of a quirky little piece, and we got several of those. And then we have the Batman Funko, and then I believe the Nightmare Before Christmas Sally Funko. So pretty cool, a little resealable box, and that's kind of neat. And fantastic. Then we get on to the comic books, because that's why you came. And the first one is from DC. It is Adventures of the Super Sons, issue 11. And up next from Marvel is Age of X-Man, Prisoner X, issue 4. And we jump from that right to one of our top 5 covers of the week, Batman from DC, issue 72, the standard cover. One that did not make our best covers of the week was the Batman variant. Just did not really strike our fancy, which it's always okay if you don't strike our fancy, because we kind of hurts when you strike our fancy. Then next up, also from DC, we have issue 2 of the DC IDW mashup, Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the third such mashup. Seems to be going over very well. But that is the great top 5 cover as well this week for DC. So they've got 2 in there already. Congratulations. A beautiful, more IDW flavored variant on the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 2. Another top 5 cover that we would like to give recognition to. And the next one up is from Dynamite Publishing, who don't often make our top 5. But they did this week with a beautiful throwback Betty Page Unbound, issue 1. Next up from Image Publishing, issue 36 of Birthright. And then from Marvel, we have, let me see. I don't know that I got a regular edition. Issue 1 of Marvel's Black Cat. And pretty sassy. And then, as we often do, we will show the variant covers that came with. That's a gorgeous variant cover. We have some blanks for those of you who like to go to Comic-Cons like the SIU Comic-Con or the Harrisburg Comic-Con. Those are great to have artists sign and draw pictures on. We have the Scotty Young Black Cat playing with a ball of yarn, which is fantastic. Love that variant. And then our cover of the week in a surprise upset. Marvel stuns us with the Art Germ Stanley Lau Black Cat issue 1 variant cover. Just gorgeous. Well done, Marvel. Next up from Dark Horse, we have issue 4 of Black Hammer 45. Marvel is up next with Captain Marvel, issue 6. Marvel again is up next with issue 4 of Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History. And then next up from Image Publishing, and it is the start of a new story arc for Ed Brubaker. This is Criminal, issue 5. And it's starting a new story from that. Very well received. Great true crime writer. Next up from DC, and one of our top 5 covers of the week, Deceased, issue 2. Fantastic cover. And again, one of our top 5 covers, well done this week, DC. Deceased, issue 2 variant. Marvel comes in next with issue 8 of Dead Man Logan. And then up next, we have issue 13 from Marvel of Deadpool. And as we often do, and a runner-up for a cover of the week was the Deadpool variant this week, the Marvel's 25th anniversary salute to Deadpool. Gorgeous cover, well done, Marvel. DC is up next with issue 44 of Deathstroke. And as we often do, the gorgeous variant covers from DC for Deathstroke, issue 44. Aftershock Comics is up next with Descendant, issue 2. Dark Horse comes up next with Disney Frozen, issue 1, The Hero Within. New story art for them as well. Great for the young readers, really well executed. Next up from Marvel, we have Domino, Hot Shots, issue 4. Then from DC Vertigo, issue 10 of The Dreaming. Image Publishing is up next with, I believe, a new story arc for Zach Kaplan's Eclipse. This is issue 16 of Eclipse, but I believe this is starting a new story arc for them as well. And then up after that is Valiant Publishing with issue 2 of Fallen World. And their gorgeous pre-order bundle. So if you have Valiant on your pull list, that is the issue you will get. It has more pages of content for the same price. DC is up next with what we like to refer to as female furries. Actually Furies, but that's not near as funny. And that is issue 5, one left in that series. It's a 6-shot. IDW is up next with issue 1 of Goosebumps. I have those now, but some people call them pimples. DC is up next with Grant Morrison's Green Lantern, issue 8. And as we always do, the variant covers for DC, and that is Green Lantern, issue 8. Next up from Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, annual number 1. And just a fantastic variant cover for that this week. So it made our top 5. So if you're keeping track at home, Guardians of the Galaxy annual number 1 variant makes it to the top 5. Next up from DC, Harley Quinn, issue 62. And as we often do, the variant cover for the Harley Quinn issue 62. Gorgeous, made our top 10 as well. Again, DC crushing it this week. Marvel is up next with The Incredible Hulk, Last Call. And I think I've been in that bar before. And as we often do, the beautiful variant covers. Again, a top 5 cover from them. Really well executed. Nicely done. Then from DC, we have part of their Year of the Villain prelude, Justice League, issue 25 from Scott Snyder. And one of our top 5 covers of the week, again from DC, who's just killing it this week. The Justice League issue 25 variant cover, just gorgeous. You have the trilogy up at the top there with Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Next up, from Joe Benitez, we have one of the more popular titles at Fox's, Lady Mechanica Sangri, issue 1, and that's one of the covers that's available. This is the other, and we mix them every other cover, so we hope you'll accept it in the order you receive it when you find it on the shelf. Next up from Image, whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. Man-Eaters, issue 9. Next up from Tokyo Pop, issue 10 of The Nightmare Before Christmas, Zero's Journey. Marvel comes in next with issue 6 of Old Man Quill. Next up from Image Publishing, from Brian K. Vaughan, the voice of Saga, is Paper Girls, issue 29. And again, from Dynamite, issue 5 of Red Sonja. The current reboot of that seems to be going really well. And as always, we show variant cover for Red Sonja issue 5. And then yet another variant for Red Sonja issue 5. Actually made our top 5. That's 2 for Dynamite in this week's top 5. And we voted that one in just because you can kind of see part of her butt. So we all like that. Boom Studios is up next with issue 4 of Ronin Island from Greg Pak. Really going over well here at the store, and that is the variant cover on Ronin issue 4. Marvel comes up next with issue 2 of Savage Avengers. Gorgeous cover. Made our top 5. Next up, we have the variant cover for Savage Avengers issue 2. And yet again, another variant edition of Savage Avengers issue 2. Image Publishing is up next with part 3 of Section 0. And then the fantastic top 5 cover of the week finalist for Image is the variant cover for Section 0 issue 3. Just gorgeous. Up next from Image as well, we have Sharky the Bounty Hunter issue 4. That's the standard cover. And then we also carry the sketch variant cover. Marvel is up next. I'm sorry, not Marvel. Scratch that. DC will be up next with Shazam issue 6. Fantastic variant cover for Shazam issue 6. Up next from Marvel is issue 9 of Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. And then also from Marvel, we have issue 1 of Star Wars Age of Rebellion, Luke Skywalker. Luke, I am your father. And then, as always, the beautiful variant covers. And another variant cover for Age of Rebellion, Luke Skywalker. Great looking. Next up from Dark Horse Comics, Brian Wood's Sword Daughter. And this is issue 7. IDW approaches us next with issue 3 of Tangled, the series. Next up from Image Publishing, the issue 1 of Thumbs, highly anticipated here at the store. Finally came out this week. Thumbs, issue 1. Very intriguing looking book. Next up from Marvel, War of the Realms, Tony Stark Iron Man, issue 12. It's War of the Realms tie-in. And then the gorgeous top 5 cover of the War of the Realms Tony Stark Iron Man issue 12 variant cover. Up next, also from Marvel, Uncanny X-Men, issue 19. And again, just a fantastic 25th anniversary variant cover. Also made our top 5 covers. Image is up next with issue 192 of The Walking Dead. And then up after that, we have from Marvel, War of the Realms, issue 5. And then as we always do, we show that here's the international connecting variant for War of the Realms, issue 5. And here's just the standard connecting variant for War of the Realms issue 5. And here's what they refer to as their Laraz variant. He's the artist for that. Up after that is War of the Realms Journey into Mystery, issue 4. And up after that is the War of the Realms New Agents of Atlas, issue 3. These are all some of the tie-ins that go with War of the Realms. Next up from Image is issue 14 of Witchblade. And then DC will call it a day with issue 6 of Young Justice. And as we always do, we show the beautiful variant cover for Young Justice issue 6. So those are the comics and sundries for Tuesday, June 4th here at Fox's. We hope to see you at 10 a.m. or later on Wednesday, June 5th. Thanks so much.